Y'all, I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to believe that Gizelle is the problem. So I've been listening to different people, and we like to try to formulate our own opinions over here. But y'all, this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, it was so fun towards the end, and you know who was missing? The two people that were missing, specifically the one person that was gone, was Gizelle. And on top of that, Ashley Darby and Candice Dillard Bassett were cordial with each other. Even the argument with NECA and Wendy didn't take it. It didn't get ugly. Y'all, it was a really good, that last part where they was running in the field and doing the work. I was like, this is fun. I like this. Girl, I'm starting to go with what the people saying. I think it's Gizelle, y'all. Get down in the comments and tell me what y'all think. Let me know if I'm off base. Let me know. Okay. So my name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective. I'm here to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 8, episode 11. First come, first serve. If you're new to my channel, I talk about reality TV, books, movies, all kinds of things. We cover it all over here. Okay. I always got an opinion about something. All right. So check out my other content. Also, if you're returning back to the channel, welcome back. Hey. All right. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing all right, child. I'm over here trucking away, baby. It's Monday. But anyway, don't forget to get in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Okay, let's get into the review. So we start out with some like creepy darkness. I was like, what is going on, y'all? But it was Eddie and Wendy. One of their children was celebrating a birthday. So they were sneaking into his bedroom with like candles and all this other stuff to wake him up to say happy birthday. I thought that was sweet. But, Wendy and Eddie, they cool, but I don't really be like, I don't want to see Wendy by herself. I don't know. It's something weird. Wendy boring to me by herself. Okay. So Ashley and Gizelle, girl, when Wendy was like, is this April Fool's, bitch? I hollered. Cause girl, the two of the tackiest bitches on this goddamn show. Two of the tackiest bitches are coming up with a clothing line, an athleisure line. First of all, niggas ain't doing athleisure like that no more. So that let me know that they ass is behind the times. Okay. But aside from that, two of the tackiest, and y'all putting together, and baby, every time they put the logo up, it was like this like Wild West Ranger desert kind of sound. I said production is so goddamn shady, but they on to something. Cause girl, two of the tackiest. Girl, Ashley don't never have nothing cute on. And the only time I've ever seen her wear something halfway decent was that confessional look where she had that metallic dress on. And quiet as it's kept. I probably wouldn't have wore that for no damn confessional look neither. That's like going out for some rave party or something. Anyway, both of them just be looking crazy. So anyway, they're Ashley opens up in the confessional talking about how she never really paid attention to the finances. She let Michael handle all the money, and she knows that wasn't something she needed to do. And now she's trying to make money. I see by any means necessary. Okay. And that's the reason why she ain't trying to divorce that man, because she know he got all the coin and she ain't trying to let go of his purse. Okay. We see the Salt Sanctuary. Now I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if y'all don't watch Love and Marriage DC on OWN, you wouldn't pick this up. But I see somebody in the executive or somebody in the production team has been watching Love and Marriage DC, because that Salt Sanctuary was actually showed up. It actually showed up in Love and Marriage DC, and I think this last episode, season 2. Okay, there was a woman that came. I think her name was Terry. She's like a spiritual guide person or whatever. She sat down with Arena and James Tyler, and she also talked about salt sanctuaries and all this other stuff. So I said, oh, okay, I see somebody been watching Love and Marriage DC. So with that being said, Robyn and Mia go to the Salt Sanctuary, and they're just kind of talking a little bit about everything. They're talking about, family, and Mia tells her that she actually was looking to potentially get divorced from G. We already know that, child. She done found a new boo already, which, by the way, I posted my overall thoughts of that interview with Carlos King. I watched it, so you didn't have to. Okay, I'm gonna give you my overall thoughts, and I'm also gonna give you a little bit of my opinion on how RHOP could be saved. Okay, I think Mia is the way. She messy, she a liar, she's crazy, all those things, but she is excellent TV. And she got a lot of organic, shout out to Nene Leaks. She got a lot of organic drama, okay? And so they're kind of talking a little bit about that. Then they also bring up the situation with Karen and her inviting everyone to Surry County, and that there aren't enough people. She says she's not trying to increase her insurance policy, so she's only going to invite a few people. Now I was like, girl, your insurance policy, girl, what the hell that got to do with the price of tea in China? But then when you see the house, you're like, oh, I see. Now we get to NECA. Girl, I don't be want to see nothing with NECA, girl. I don't want to see nothing with neck bone. I don't want to see nothing with neck bone, and I damn sure don't want to see nothing with Reese. Girl, y'all saw Reese t-shirt? That thing said a beautiful mess. I say, girl, strike. Let me huss. You right, girl, a mess. that t-shirt is partially right. It's a mess. Anyway, so Gizelle comes in and she's in the confessional telling us that she loves Neckbone. She thinks Neckbone's a great addition with the group. She's smart. She's all of these things. I said, bitch, stop lying, girl. The only reason why you like Neckbone is because Neckbone is coming to Wendy with the bullshit, and you want her to be your attack dog. Please, like, let's stop, okay? But we going on anyway. So Ike, her husband, is looking for his badge, I guess his work badge, and he can't find it, and she's just being obnoxious, and it's annoying. And then Gizelle comes, they sit down out on the patio, have tea, and Gizelle asks about Karen and what Karen thinks about everything, how the house is coming, and Neckbone says, oh, Gizelle, Karen tried me. She's trying to say that I lived in North Potomac, and girl, according to the map, you live in North Potomac. Who the fuck cares? Girl, we don't care about this shit. We really don't. Then they talk about, pregnancy and how that journey is coming. And she talks about a procedure that Mia had did where they actually artificially inseminate your cootie cat with his pleasure juice or whatever you want to call it. So that is a route that Neckbone is considering. She made some stupid comment about, I need to have some kids so we can have 18 years of guaranteed income. I said, girl, I know you think that was cute, but girl, that's very, I know you thought that was cute. I know you thought that was the girl. No, girl, that was not. It looked like you're a user. Okay. We have a couple things about, Karen goes on a date with Uncle Ben. Who else? There was a couple things that happened in between, child. I was like in and out. Anyway, I got my new juicer, child. So I've been juicing my fruit and I couldn't hear over what they were talking about. So I ain't take notes and I wasn't about to rewind. But anyway, okay. So we're on the way to Surry County. If I miss anything that you want to talk about, get in the comments. You already know the deal. Let me know what you think. Okay. This is Candace, Wendy, Ashley, Neckbone, and Karen. And who else? Was Mia there? I don't think so. I don't think Mia was there. And they're on their way. It was a long ride. They was complaining about how long it was. Ashley talks to them about the athleisure brand. That's when Wendy was like, shaded the shit out of them. Baby, I was not going to lie to you. I hollered. She was like, is this April Fool's? Hell no. Have you seen how they dress? Ashley talking about, the more that Wendy cackles, the more I know she's hating. Bitch, I trust and believe, baby. Ain't nobody hating on your ass. I swear to God, nobody hating on you, boo. We're not. Okay? We're not. They finally get to the house and we find out that Karen's lineage connects her to enslaved people. And I really wish that she stopped calling her great-great-great-grandmama a slave. Like she didn't have an identity outside of what she was forced to do. So Karen has proof that she is a descendant of an enslaved person. And that they also talk about how that she also has white in her bloodline. And they talked about how that white got into the bloodline and that it wasn't 9 times out of 10 that it wasn't voluntary. It was forced. And that's one thing that people don't talk about. People don't talk about that. I encourage you to read 1619 Project. Please, if you don't want to read it, watch the documentary. It has so much information there and lots of information within the index to go back and double check their work and just do the research on how Black Americans were treated in the United States. But in the 1619 Project, it talks about how that epidemic of women being forced to breed, women being subjugated by their enslavers to force to have children. And I'm using different terminology, but y'all know what I'm saying, R words and essays and things like that. It was so frequent that the paternal line of the majority, about 25% of African American Black people in America, it's like 25%. Like, we really have a high rate. Like, pretty much 1 out of 4 people has European lineage, especially if we were descendants of enslaved people. And you do the math. That's a lot of people. And it's the paternal line. So it was white men forcing themselves on Black enslaved women. So anyway, not to bring the mood down, but that it's a huge thing, and people try to bury it, don't want to talk about it, they don't want to address it, but it's the case, it's the truth. Okay, so anyway, do your research. 1619 Project, there's a documentary, there's a book, there's a podcast, check it out, learn something. Okay, anyway, so they decide they're gonna get dressed up, they're gonna go outside, they're gonna do some yard work. Everything reminds me of my grandma. I miss her so much. That reminds me of her. She had a little hat, had a little overalls, a boots, and everything. She definitely had a green hand or a green thumb. Not me. I don't have none of that. It was fun seeing them doing the work together. It was fun. They started running in the field like little kids. It was so fun to watch them. I was like, this is cute. I like this, right? Once they wrapped up the yard work, they go sit down and they try to, they sit down and eat a little bit of something. And the conversation gets into mending fences, and not really mending fences, but Nneka is telling everybody that, she's inviting people to come over. She's, unpacking everything, basically like a housewarming party, but not a housewarming party. I can't remember what she called it, but she wants to extend the invitation to everyone, right? And she kept emphasizing everyone, to imply that she's also extending the invitation to Wendy. And Wendy was like, I hear what you saying, but you skipped some steps, okay? And Wendy is absolutely right. You do not have come for this lady. Her husband attacks her husband. Damn near tries to attack her husband. You telling stories about her mama. Now, okay, whether it's true or not, I don't know. You talk about her mama. You talked about her sister. You called her a bitch. You said all these different things, and now you're extending a hand for her to come to your house. No, ma'am. You need to have a conversation with her. Y'all need to talk about it before you extend any type of invitation. Invitation should happen as a follow-up after the conversation. Girl, you skipping steps. And Nneka is sitting here like, oh no, I'm going to do it in my own time. I'm trying to extend an olive branch. Bitch, that's not how you do that. And you know it. Girl, I said, girl, you might feel like you okay. You skipping steps. We're not going to sit here and act like that there is not some sort of social hierarchy or some sort of social exchange that should occur before you extend an olive branch and open the door to somebody. Like, you didn't even talk to this lady after you hurled all these insults, but you're ready to open the door for her to come inside your home of all places. And she a witch and her mama a warlock and all this foolishness. Girl, that don't even make sense. She a bitch and everything. Girl, what? No, girl. Oh, we also find out that Wendy, her husband Eddie, has Happy Eddie, which I'm like, that's like, I roll my eyes sometimes when I see that. I be like, Eddie, please, like, we stop trying to make fetch happen. But I also see he trying to get a bag. Fine, I'm here for Black folks trying to get a bag. He is coming up with his own line of cannabis. Obviously, as we already know, a lot of Black folks aren't in the cannabis business for whatever reason, right? And it's been basically white folks, mainly white men, who have capitalized off cannabis. But a huge number of Black and brown folks are in prison and jail systems due to Reaganomics and Bill Clinton and all the others. Anyway, I won't go down that road, but it's good to see Eddie getting into the cannabis business. But he's having a business launch, and they're extending an olive branch to everyone. I don't know if that olive branch extends to Neckbone. Okay, I don't think it does, because Wendy is like, I'm not about to go to Neckbone house. She skipped steps. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. But I will tell you, towards the end of the episode, when they were in the house at Karen's great grandma's house or grandma's house, and they were running in the field and having a good time, I really felt like this is fun. This is what I want to see from Real Housewives of Potomac going forward. I do not want to see the rest of this bullshit that the hazing, the foolishness. It's just dumb. It's just really dumb. So anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Again, I did watch the Carlos King interview with Mia's little boyfriend, child. And I definitely gave you my thoughts on this new video, and I'm gonna have it uploaded today, probably a little bit later on. But yeah, child, it was all right episode. It was all right. It was all right. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Don't forget to like this video before you leave, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.